One of the most common concerns men have, one of the most common questions women get asked, and one of the most overhyped topics in sexual health, can you guess? From locker room talk, porn, to pop culture, penis size has been made out to be the defining feature of masculinity and sexual performance, okay? But here's the real question. When we actually look at the science, does size really make a difference for sexual satisfaction or function? And if it does, is it length or girth that matters more? Let's unpack what the research tells us. Hey YouTube fam, I'm Dr. Fenwa Milhouse, your favorite urologist, co-founder, co-CEO of Down the Urology in Chicago, Doctor down below. So how important do people think size is? A large survey of over 2,000 respondents across the US and Europe asked women how important penis size really is. And here's what they found. 67% said size was somewhat important, 11% said it was very important, and 21% said it was not important at all. So while 2/3 of people think size matters at least a little, only about 1 in 10 consider it very important. And a solid fifth of people don't think it matters at all. Already, this tells us something. Most people don't rank size as the top priority in sexual satisfaction. So when we think about size, for those that it matters, girth versus length, which wins? When we look closer at which dimension matters more, the research points in one direction. Girth matters more than length. In a 2001 study of 50 women, a striking 90% said width or girth was more important than length for sexual satisfaction. A 2015 study took things further by actually showing 3D penis models to women and asking about their preferences. On average, for one-time encounters, women preferred a penis about 6.4 inches long and 5.0 inches in girth. For long-term partners, women actually preferred slightly smaller dimensions, suggesting that comfort and relational intimacy are just as important as raw size. So why would girth matter more? The answer lies in anatomy and physiology. During heterosexual penetration, the vagina's most sensitive nerve endings are concentrated near the entrance, okay? The clitoris is the female organ that is specifically and only designed for pleasure. The clitoris, which we often think of as just an external gland, actually has a much larger internal structure with legs that wrap around the vagina. This means that stimulation around the opening where girth provides pressure is much more important for arousal and orgasm than stimulation deep inside. That's why almost 90% of women need clitoral stimulation to orgasm, and why most don't enjoy cervical contact during penetration. It can even be downright painful for some individuals. Girth enhances stimulation where it matters most, while excessive length may not be pleasurable and in some cases may be altogether painful. Here's another reality check. The average erect penis size is about 5.1 inches in length and 4.6 inches in girth. Now let's go back to that 3D model study I referenced earlier. Compare that to the preferred sizes during that study, 6.4 inches in length, 5.1 inches in girth. That's only slightly above average, and those in long-term relationships actually preferred slightly smaller dimensions than that. Now let's flip this to the men. What's their perspective on size? Well, dissatisfaction with size is incredibly common. Many men who fall within average range may still feel insecure about their size. Research shows that dissatisfaction with size, whether accurate or not, can hurt self-confidence, genital self-image, and sexual performance. Importantly, pornography consumption doesn't actually seem to influence this relationship. And men who seek out penile girth augmentation most often cite appearance and self-confidence as their reasons, not functional problems. And interestingly, the boost in confidence after procedures doesn't correlate with how much bigger they actually get. The psychological factor may be stronger than the physical one. This may show us that the belief about size may matter more than the measurement itself. As someone who performs many penile girth enhancement procedures in my practice every day, I will tell you that even the little bit of girth enhancement I have seen do a tremendous boost to confidence. But on the same token, penile augmentation procedures are not a replacement for psychotherapy that is needed for individuals who really suffer with body dysmorphia and significant self-image issues. So does size impact partner satisfaction? The literature here is actually inconclusive. Some studies suggest that girth may have a small positive effect, but high quality research doesn't show strong or consistent associations between penis size and partner sexual satisfaction. Anecdotally, I will tell you many of my penile girth enhancement patients report back to me that their partners report greater satisfaction with the procedure. Now, what we know are probably bigger predictors of sexual satisfaction include communication, emotional intimacy, foreplay, and clitoral stimulation. I mean, number one, communication is the first part of foreplay. Okay, foreplay starts in the morning with that cutesy text message or that phone call or that good morning, I love you, all of those things. Mutual comfort and trust is super sexy and really helps to build partner satisfaction. In other words, size may matter a little bit, maybe even a lot bit for some individuals, but in order to have a truly meaningful, satisfying sexual life, there's a lot more that goes into it than what's between your legs. Bottom line, size may matter a little bit, but not probably nearly as much as society or even porn makes us think it does. So, what do you think? Tell me below. I know I'm gonna gather comments here. Is girth really more important than length, or is the whole size debate overblown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, join me every week for all things down there right here.